To ask him a question, that second category of students you mentioned, right? Is that category increasing or decreasing in your experience and what you see?
It is increasing. I'll tell you why. Because what's happening is increasingly a lot of the tier one India, what he spoke about, the first India, so to speak, many of them are preferring to do, at least a number of them have started preferring to go abroad, for example, for education. That number has also started.
Affordability is there.
Affordability is there. They can send their kids to US for bachelor's itself or something like that. So people are thinking like that. So it's a very good number. It's not certainly coming down in any way. In fact, over the years, I've seen larger number of students from rural backgrounds coming to city to study. So that number is always on the increase.
The second number is increasing.
Second, third, fourth, if you go by
Huh,
Deepak's
yeah.
terminology. So, yeah, and I think companies have also realized this. I mean, recently in the news there was Cognizant, right, which said that for the news of paying 2.5 lakhs.
Correct.
We must have seen that.
Hubli, they are putting up a new office. It's not Cognizant, it's some other company.
No, Cognizant it was 2.5 lakhs for 3 graduate programs, not for engineering programs. They pay much more. They pay
Okay.
4, 5. They have roles starting with 4 lakhs. But for 3-year graduate programs, BSc, BCom, they are paying like 2.5 lakhs per annum. So there was a lot of question: is this salary
Okay, you are
Correct, correct.
There was a lot of discussion.
Noise around
very
it, yeah.
recent. But the point is, they are giving that because there are so many like that who are ready to take it. There are buyers for that.
Yeah.
And that is because of a diversity in the population. There
And-
are people who are okay with that 20,000 job to begin.
The Infosys have announced set up a office in Hubli as well. Hubli, recently they have announced that one. The reason behind of, and even they are offering extra money people if you go and stay there, means work there, because the cost of living of in Bangalore is quite high compared to us tier 2 cities, and people have that means from there they can get a cheaper labor. Suppose if you are hiring a student right now, their mathematics, the Infosys which we talks right now, it's like they come up with they are hiring so many engineers. They cannot hire at the cost of around 10 lakh rupees at the initial package and all. But sitting in the Bangalore city and you are expecting to have a 4 lakh package or 5 lakh package, it's very tough to survive also. So what is the other alternate way of doing it? So they are moving from tier 1 city to tier 2 cities. So this is the thing, and they are going to Zoho. Take example of Zoho. So what they are doing.
They've been disruptive from the start.
From the beginning.
That's the thing. Means like talents is there in tier 1, tier 2, because as you talk about the loyalty, every company needs it. Even they're going to I know whatever has a business call, they will do it because we are also employee. But the thing is, why company need the loyalty? If I spend 2 years for training you, I will actually get your output after 2 years. But in tier 2, 3 cities, you will get a student who will stick for you for a longer period of time. Whatever X and Y is, because they are getting an opportunity. If you are paying 5 lakh rupees in city, and if you are getting 4 lakh rupees in his village, he will stick with you for a longer period of time, whatever you do, because they don't have to leave their parents, their friends and all for long way. So that's the thing where the loyalty.
So I want to add. So I'm writing a book called Data's Destiny, which is talking about exactly how services companies need to reinvent, which says that the current packages that they offer is not sufficient to stay in a tier 1 city. All
Correct.
services companies should move to tier 2. That is one part of it. The second part of it is when you move to a tier 2, right? The number of opportunities you can move is very, very limited. Because I had a friend of mine. So she was working in, say, Infosys in Coimbatore, and then she wanted to move to Accenture. She gave an interview, and then she did not get through. After that, what happens is there is a cool off period, but there is only two of them in that city.
Yep.
So now that she has no other go for the next 1 year to stick to this company. And also, one more thing is that people who come to metros tend to have a bigger aspiration for life when they move from a tier 2 city to a tier 1 city. People who tend to stay in tier 2 city and want that comfort, right? They are happy with what they have and they want to sustain it and grow it a little, but not like grow it exponentially.
Correct.
There is no, like, unless you have that much of an expense, there is no need to earn that much money, right?
Yeah, but after COVID, things got changed. But once COVID entered, people start doing work from home. They went to their places. They were, yeah, there are debates like productivity issues and all are there. The same people, it's become very tough for them to bring up to their cities to back. If suppose someone is like sitting in a Bihar or Patna, cities like that. So if you are calling them back to office, it's big companies giving a ultimatum that you have to come, we have to start, and they took 2 years also still people are like objecting of coming back to the to tier 1 city. It's not about aspirations or getting a growth and all. Now people knows even if that are their home as well, they can get that thing that COVID have teach. Earlier